say good evening to everyone and welcome. Thank you so much for coming to our event. We're really happy all of you could be here and join us for this special educational evening. We're really happy we have some of the top experts in the state to talk about the tools for families to get help for their loved ones. My name is Lisa DeVivo. I am the Executive Director of the Community Mental Health Board of Oak Park Township. And we sponsored this event in response to an outpouring of support and information seeking of families when one of our staff shared her personal story with the Wednesday Journal about her family's struggle to get her brother help for his mental illness. And we had a lot of calls about that, and so we reached out to some people that can help us, and here we are all tonight. Our mantra at the Community Mental Health Board is, there's no health without mental health. And unlike diabetes or heart disease, we all know mental illness is a chronic disease from which the organ of the body that is ill is the brain. And we need our brains to make competent decisions about our health care. And that's why families need to help their family members that are unable to make those decisions due to their disease and their illness. Plenty of us have family members that struggle with mental illness and co-occurring diseases, such as addictions and alcoholism, and you've all been there. It's a very emotional ride for all of us. There are some new laws in the state, there's some new tools, and that's what our experts are going to talk about. It's a little easier to help your loved ones, but it's still extremely difficult, and it's very emotional, and it's full of heartaches. Our speakers tonight will shed some light on the new laws and give you those tools so that you can help your family members. I'm going to give you some quick bios of who is going to be speaking tonight. Our first speaker, and the one who inspired us to have this tonight, is Vanessa Matheny. Vanessa, who works with me, lucky me, has a master's degree in social work from University SIU. And she has interned with the 2 mental health centers in her very young life. And she has also worked in policy with the state rep's office and with another 708 boards such as us in King County. And she is currently serving as the project coordinator at the Community Mental Health Board of Oak Park Township. Our second speaker is Dr. Morris Goldman, who had got his MD from the University of Pennsylvania. He was on the faculty of University of Chicago and is now working at Northwestern University. He has worked at Elgin State Hospital, the mentally ill, for quite a few years of his career. And he was head of research for the University of Chicago at the Psychiatric Institute before coming to Northwestern. He does a lot of work with schizophrenia and is an expert in that field. He has also been on the board of Thrive Counseling Center, which is located right here in Oak Park. Our third and fourth speakers who are going to speak together are Joseph Monahan of the Monahan Law Group. He is an adjunct professor of law at Loyola University Chicago School of Law. He taught psychiatry and law at Northwestern University for 3 years. He has a master's in social work also, along with his law degree. He represents approximately 60 hospitals in the Chicago metro area and provides legal representation and advocacy to numerous outpatient mental health clinics and child welfare agencies in the state. He's co-authored a chapter on mental health confidentiality. He has been involved in a number of important cases at the trial level. He has successfully argued cases at the appellate and Supreme Court of Illinois levels. He has quite a few long, so I'm going to try to condense it all. He's done quite a bit of work. In addition to his trial work, he's regularly hired by clients to address problems in hospital and social service agency settings. He's a frequent lecturer at seminars and services and professional continuing education trainings on topics concerning mental health, confidentiality of records, guardianship, elder abuse, neglect, and juvenile issues, among some of the many things he does. And there will be information, too, for all these speakers back on that table to get more information. We also have Marcia Horan, and I hope I said that right, Marcia, with the Cook County State's Attorney's Office, and she works in the Seniors and Persons with Disability Units with Mental Health Division of the State's Attorney's Office. She does a lot with hearings for involuntary commitment and involuntary treatment. She's represented guardians and children and all kinds of cases with alleged abuse of disabled people. She also works on estate planning, creative plans for families, including special needs trusts. She will also be speaking. Last, Kim Naki of NAMI, our local NAMI, the Metro Suburban NAMI, will be talking briefly about resources for families, and again, there'll be more of those on the table. And last, Allison Copin, a licensed clinical social worker who also works with Dr. Goldman at Northwestern, will give closing remarks and open it up for questions. Again, thank you all for coming. We're going to start with Vanessa.